Are you ready, Monarchs fans? It's time for the Old Dominion Football Show with Bruce Rader and Coach Bobby Wilder.
With 2 wins and 2 losses and the bye week behind them, the Old Dominion Monarchs now set their sights on their Conference USA opponents. The team has suffered some significant personnel losses due to injuries and faced 2 tough ACC opponents. So what's ahead as we look to get back to football? Let's find out. The Old Dominion Football Show starts now. I'm Bruce Rader along with head coach Bobby Wilder. The bye week is over. Florida Atlantic is flying into town tomorrow for Saturday's game. And Coach, I'm guessing that you guys didn't take the last couple of weeks off.
No, we didn't. Last couple of weeks, Bruce, really for our team was about getting guys healthy, getting a lot of rest, really focusing on their academics, and then football-wise, give us a chance to get back to fundamentals, basic fundamentals. When you add preseason, kids have gone for 7 straight weeks. Then we get a break, and then they go for another 8 weeks until the postseason. So the bye came at a perfect time for us.
All right, let's look ahead. Florida Atlantic, under the direction of new coach Lane Kiffin, they lost to Navy, Wisconsin, and Buffalo while beating Bethune-Cookman and Middle Tennessee. Tell us what to expect from the Owls.
Yeah, big win this past weekend for them over Middle Tennessee, a team they hadn't beat going back the last 9 times they had played. It's got them 1-0 in the league. You can tell they're a team that's gaining confidence, gaining experience, doing an excellent job, Bruce, playing winning football. And what I mean by that is they lead the league in turnover margin. They're taking it away more than they're giving it to their opponent. They got 3 turnovers from Middle Tennessee and didn't turn the ball over. And this is a Middle Tennessee team that beat Syracuse on the road a couple weeks ago. So they're running the ball well. They rushed for 240 yards against Middle Tennessee, and they lead the league in interceptions, Bruce, with 6. So they're playing good fundamental football.
But how is your defense doing? A refresher for the fans. The Monarchs opened up with 2 wins over Albany and UMass before 2 tough losses against ACC opponents, North Carolina and 19th-ranked Virginia Tech. Coach, you lost 2 of your top players for the season, but several key starters seem to be healing up, especially on the defense. So who's in and who's out of Saturday's game?
Yeah, defensively, Bruce, a lot of the bumps and bruises have healed. Unfortunately, we still won't have Bumi Rotimi back. He's got a sprained MCL. Daniel Apu with an injury to his finger. So our 2 defensive ends are out. But we've got back Melvin Vaughn on offense, who's yet to play this year. Outstanding receiver, tight end, do-it-all guy. It'll be a big impact on special teams. And Chad Hendricks starting right offensive tackle. Those 2 guys will be back, which is critical in helping a young quarterback.
And on offense?
Yeah, those Vaughn and Hendricks are the key guys right now. Duhart, as we know, is out for the year, along with Lowry. So we've healed, but having 2 starters back, Bruce, is critical on offense.
All right. Old Dominion has been quarterback U. Thomas DeMarco played in the Canadian Football League. Taylor Heineke now backing up Tom Brady up in Boston. And David Washington just signed with the Winnipeg Blue Bombers yesterday. And their guru, quarterbacks coach Ron Whitcomb, who joins us this week on the Old Dominion Football Show. And Ron, your newest potential star, freshman Stephen Williams, tell us why he's so special.
He's got the 4 things you look for in a quarterback. He's got the size, he's got the arm talent, he's got the mind, and he's got the athletic ability. But most of all, he takes coaching. He's willing to take the coaching. He's got a blue-collar approach. And when you have the talent and you take the coaching, it can get special.
All right, Coach, you were a quarterback. You were an offensive coordinator. In this day and age, when the quarterback is so important to success, how important is the quarterback's coach?
Oh, absolutely critical. And one of the advantages I feel we have, Bruce, at Old Dominion is, you mentioned I played quarterback. Well, I recruited and coached Ron Whitcomb. He played quarterback for me. Brian Scott, our offensive coordinator, played quarterback. So the 3 of us in coaching quarterbacks, we can finish each other's sentences when it comes to coaching the position and talking about it. And I've always felt this, Bruce, if you've stood there in the pocket and you've got drilled from the blind side in the ear hole, you're a better coach of that position because you know what it feels like. So to be able to coach those guys and the understanding. You mentioned all the great quarterbacks we've had. Ron's coached all of them.
All right. Coach, what's your secret when it comes to developing these young guys? And many of them, fans all over the country have never heard of, but then you can turn them into top-tier players.
Really take it back to how you teach an individual educationally, keep it simple. Keep it simple and let these smart-minded, great athletes play fast. And we've just kept it simple all 8 seasons. We give them simple rules, simple training, and it's been consistent.
But this new guy's special, isn't he?
He's pretty special. Yeah, as Ronnie mentioned at the start, Bruce, he's got the 4 things that you look for, and you can never underestimate the importance of athleticism, the ability to move in the pocket. You're not always going to block every guy, but escapability, which we saw from him, Bruce, in the Virginia Tech game. Their D-line was frustrated. They only sacked him 1 time. That escapability, the ability to move and make plays with your feet, are why all of our quarterbacks have been successful at Old Dominion.
Well, he's exciting to watch, and we can't wait for the season to get back going again. And it's just around the corner. When we come back, Nick Clark has been an anchor on the offensive line for several years now, and he's Brian Parsons' victim in the 1-minute drill. That's coming up next on the Old Dominion Football Show.
I'm Brian Parsons. Welcome back to the Old Dominion Football Show, the 1-minute drill. We've got offensive lineman Nick Clark here from Richmond. Nick, talk about the Bahamas Bowl. What was the best part of the trip of going to the Bahamas?
Man, I've never been anywhere with clear water before like that. So just being in a tropical island with just that atmosphere and that type of weather was probably my favorite part. I mean, it was awesome.
Offensive linemen are always a very close-knit group. Who is the messiest of the group?
Messiest. I mean, that's tough. There's a lot of us. Like I say, probably all of us are messy.
Who is the guy that is most likely to leave the dishes out?
Probably Manny. I mean, that man, he's a good guy, but he's over my house a lot. I mean, he leaves a lot of stuff out, just hanging out, watching TV, but he usually comes back and cleans it up a couple days later, so he's good about that. But, I mean, if I had to pick one person, he's the first one that comes to the top of my head.
What's your major?
Exercise science.
What is life after football?
Not sure yet. Hoping to do maybe something like a physician's assistant, but I'm still figuring that out right now. Hopefully graduating this May.
What is it with the offensive linemen always majoring in these difficult subjects and classes?
Hey, we're the smartest ones on the field. That's what we like to say. So, you know, it takes a smart person to do some hard classes. So we like to take a challenge, and that's what we take on the field with us too. Just take a challenge and attack it.
Real quick, favorite thing about being a Monarch?
I like being close to home. That's my favorite thing. So my parents can come down and all the games, see the atmosphere every game, be a part of Monarch Nation.
Offensive lineman Nick Clark has passed the 1-minute drill. Say goodbye to the Monarch Nation, Nick.
See you all, Monarch Nation. Looking forward to see you this year.
Coach Nick Clark, a staple on the offensive line, and he's just a junior.
Yeah, how about that, Bruce? And he is a 3-year starter at one of the most difficult positions to play in football. He's the center. He gets everybody organized up front with the calls, tough. He's smart, as you could see from that segment, does really well academically, and he's been on the Remington watch list for the top center in the country the past 2 years. Very good football player.
All right, thanks, Coach. We'll be right back as the Old Dominion Football Show continues. Welcome back. The Monarchs host Florida Atlantic Saturday, 6 o'clock at SB Ballard Stadium. Coach Wilder, bye weeks are nice. You get to rest up. You get to catch your breath, but I know your guys are ready to get back out at it.
Oh, excited to get back, Bruce. And this is the opener in the league, as you mentioned. So the bye week coming after our non-league schedule. We got 8 games now, and our goals are there, Bruce. Get bowl eligible for the 2nd straight year and compete for the Eastern Division Championship.
All right, Coach Whitcomb. What will Stephen Williams' greatest challenges be on Saturday? How good is that Florida Atlantic defense?
He just needs to play the playbook, as we like to say at Old Dominion. Just do his job and trust in his teammates and the defense, take care of the football, and he'll be fine and have fun.
Is the offensive line healthy enough to protect him?
Oh, no doubt, no doubt. And we've got some good running backs, so he just needs to do his job and trust the process.
I know you wanted to redshirt him this year. It didn't work out. Is that going to be a problem looking at long term?
No, because we have a philosophy and way that we coach the quarterbacks, whether you're a true freshman or a 3rd-year redshirt junior, it's the same process, and we feel good about how he'll develop moving forward.
You know, I can't wait for the games just to see him play. It's very, very exciting. All right. Coach Wilder, final words?
Excited to get back Hope to see all the 12 Monarchs out there. It's supposed to be a beautiful night, Saturday night, Bruce. Kickoff at 6, 80 degrees Saturday. Let's play some football.
All right, we're going to play some football. 2 wins, 2 losses, 8 Conference USA games ahead, 2 long trips to Texas to make. A lot of football, though, left to play. But first, Florida Atlantic tomorrow night. Hope to see you at the game. Hey, good luck, coaches.
Appreciate it. Thank you,
Coach,
Bruce.
thanks for being with us. Thanks for
having
talking
me.
quarterbacks. Good luck with your young
anytime.
guy. And don't you forget to set your DVRs tonight, because we're going to be here every Thursday at 10:45 for the best coaches show in America.
In America.
The Old Dominion Football Show. See you at the game on Saturday evening,
Have a good night, everybody.
Have a great weekend.